right. Welcome back to another episode of Chiefs Chat with the Guys. What is happening, Mr. Chad?
Well, trying to figure out what's going on with Rashid Rice. And as you know, there's his car. Don't know if he was there, but there's pictures. Somebody resemble that. Looks like him. He's in a hoodie.
Yep.
His car, a Corvette, along with a Lamborghini, supposedly racing in Dallas, Texas, and caused a accident with several cars involved. Don't know all the details, so everything that we're going to talk about is just rumors for now. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really heard. All I've heard so far was that it was his car. I didn't even the couple articles that I read didn't even say if anybody was injured. So I don't know if anybody was even injured. Yeah, this one was kind of a weird one. I don't really understand why he would leave the scene of an accident and make it worse if he was even there. Um, I mean, the way everything's sounding, if he was there, I, I don't know.
Well, they're saying that a couple people went to the hospital. These are facts. A couple people went to the hospital, minor injuries. Um,
Okay.
we're going to just say car and suspects because we don't know who all was there. There's no names. There's somebody said they saw taking weapons out of the car. Don't know if that's true. Again, until all the facts come out. But if that is the case, Bill, what kind of trouble is that going to lead to if he was there and that's the case?
Um,
It's going to be a pretty big deal.
well, that'd be a really, really, really big deal. I mean, why would you have to remove weapons from a vehicle?
Unless if they're not
if
yours.
it's your vehicle and
Your
the weapons are legal, you shouldn't have to remove them.
No.
I mean, a year ago, I was hit by a drunk driver, rollover accident. I'm lucky to be here still, and I had weapons in my vehicle. I didn't get in trouble for that because they were legal.
Right.
So I don't understand why they would supposedly remove weapons from a vehicle and then leave the scene.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's a lot of rumors of drinking and possible drugs involved, and I mean, I, I have a very I'm a very big stickler about not drinking and driving. I mean, I have one beer and I will not drive. I had a friend of mine. She and her son were both killed by a drunk driver, and
Sorry to hear that.
it's
Yeah.
when it hits you personally, you
Yeah.
you just you're very much against it. You never want to see it ever happen, but yet I was hit a year ago by a drunk driver, so I mean it's going to happen. You just hope it doesn't.
Right. It's a sad situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if that is the facts that there is that type of stuff in your car and you're gathering that to run away from a scene of accident, then there must be something more than that. Something more than that going on. Um,
Well, I mean, if it comes down, if the investigation shows that he had weapons in the car and they removed them and he left the scene of an accident, I honestly, at this point, I don't think the Chiefs will keep him. I don't think the NFL will let him even play. Because
yeah, and he wasted his career. But yeah, I agree. I mean,
they've got such they're putting up from what I'm anytime anybody gets in trouble anymore, it seems like there's a very, very high penalty for even small infractions now.
Well,
As it should be. I mean,
yeah,
you
yeah.
are a public figure. You are looked up to by many, many, many people, especially kids. You have to set a proper standard. You have to set an example. You have to be the standard of what to do and what not to do. You've got to teach these young kids to do better.
You know, if he's there, if that's what they say, he's going to be suspended some games. And who knows about if there's going to be any jail time or probation.
Yeah.
He does have a lawyer. I know that. So that's something right there. So,
right away, you know he's going to get popped for leaving the scene of an accident.
Right. Reckless driving and all that.
I mean, if they can prove that he was driving, it's definitely going to be reckless driving. I mean,
this goes on and on and on.
He'll be lucky to play this next season.
Yeah,
at all.
Yeah, I think he's pretty much run. You know, I don't like to see people have second chances, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. You know, it's too much of that going on. You know, Frank Clark did that in California with the guy pulled over with a gun and a car, the illegal. Well,
Yeah.
California is different, you know. They're so crazy about or against guns there. And then you got Andy Reid's brother was drunk and he hit somebody. So I mean, it's like let's cut this out on the Chiefs team, man. Let's cut this behavior out. It needs to stop. Because I'd rather come on here and say, hey, we got Holiday Brown, you know. Now we got Rashid Rice. And we're gonna probably draft somebody in a draft, and then you know, we should have a chance for a three-peat. Now they're gonna have to rethink some stuff here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. So as the days come, we'll know more about this subject. I mean, that's if he was there, I'm disappointed. I'm mad because you just won a Super Bowl and you had. If you keep playing the way you're playing, you're going to probably get a big contract somewhere. So after 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's all I got to say about that because there's not until they have more information. Yeah, it's just disappointing to me. If you want to, you have anything in closing statements on that, Bill, or you? We can move on to
I hope it all works out in the end. I mean, it doesn't matter what team the player is on. It's just absolutely disappointing.
Right.
To see this crap. It's just really disappointing. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. God knows I've made my share. But I mean, wow.
Yeah.
This is going to be a doozy.
It is. All right. Well, they made some rule changes. We're going to move on because that's depressing.
Yeah.
One of the rule changes was the kickoffs. And this is probably a repeat from other YouTube stations. You know, them lined up 5 yards, I guess it's 5 yards in front of each other.
Yeah, you're only 5 yards away and you can't move until the ball is kicked. So I get it's going to from what I understand, this is going to cause more or it's going to cause fewer touchbacks. It'll cause a lot more return kicks, cause more action.
Right.
So, I mean, I get it. That's what it's for. 5 yards apart is kind of weird to me. I don't get that part yet. I know they're trying to reduce injuries too. So,
well, I think what it is like it's going to be hard for the returner, but once he gets past that first wave, he's gone. Like I think that's the thing they're doing there. And I have a lot of, you know, my friends and family, and they don't like it, and I have some people that do like it. So I have mixed emotions about it. I don't know. We'll see how it works out.
Yeah, I'd have to see it. I'd have to actually watch it happen. Because right now I can kind of picture it in my head, but you just got to see it happen in real life to really see whether it's going to be good or bad.
Yeah.
So we'll wait and see. And I mean, hopefully it works out. Maybe it does. Maybe it don't. We'll find out.
Yes. And then the next rule is about the tackle. I don't know if they just pull them down or they throw them back behind them. I don't understand what they're quite talking about. Um, but a lot of people are saying, well, this is going to turn into flag football.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What do you think? Think it's a good rule, or you
Um,
just see?
that weird tackle, that tackle one, I don't know yet. From watching a couple of the sports guys talking about it online, I really don't know. I'm up in the air at the moment.
Right.
We're just yeah, that's just another one we're gonna have to wait and see. Um,
I mean, I understand they don't want to hurt somebody, but at the same time, um, let's don't take the physicality out of it. I mean, that's football. Let's
yeah,
don't make a powder puff league,
yeah, you don't
because
want to have to go up to them,
I'm
touch
not.
them on both, put one hand on each shoulders, and say, "Hey, I'm going to tackle you now," and then lightly grab a hold of them and fall down. I mean, that's not football.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I understand helmet to helmet and picking up somebody and body. I get all that, but let's have some good hits. You remember in the NFL where you watch the best hits and they're smacking the crap out of each other?
oh
You know, don't take that away from the NFL.
no, no,
Um,
yeah, you gotta have the big plays, the big hits. I mean, the big losses. I mean, that's all part of the game. It always has been, always will.
yeah, I understand a bit about checking or protecting the quarterbacks, which they
Yeah.
should. Um, but if they're running the ball, man, it's and they're sliding down. If that see,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. They're sliding down there and it's bam bam, and then they call a flag on you. That's where they're at right now. So if you add something else onto it,
Yeah.
um, we'll see how it works out. We'll see if it changes the way defenses plays. We'll see if I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of complaining. There usually is. Well, hey, you helped the Chiefs win the game or whatever. That's
Oh
what
yeah.
we don't need to hear that stuff.
No.
So I'm going to look up one more time, see if I see anything about any news here, because this is going to be a short video today. And then we'll do another one this week, but I wanted to touch base, see what's going on with these new rules. Check would be seeing if there's any. Also, Legarius Need did get traded.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
I mean, we didn't get much for him, but we weren't going to get much either way because he's going to be getting such a big paycheck. I
Yeah,
mean,
I think it's good for the cap space to trade him because we need to still have to sign all the draft picks,
yeah,
and who knows, maybe we'll get another impact player. Um, but I will say Brett Veach is very good at drafting or adding secondary help. He knows what he's doing with that. So now we have to worry about the wide receiver core because I don't know how that's going to work out. But anyways, the draft is almost here. and I'm going to be watching that. Can't wait till the draft gets here.
Yep.
Any closing thoughts on this clip here, this video that we got going?
No, not at the moment. Not yet.
Right. Well, my closing thoughts is we'll wait to see what happens with this case going on here. Hopefully that they get something resolved. Maybe maybe his lawyer can help him out a little bit. But if he's there, he's going to get some type of suspension. That's just the way it works.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're not going to get away from it. I mean, that's just too much to get out of.
Right.
Stop.
All right. Well, subscribe, like. Want to have this live stream so you guys can ask us questions, and you can weigh in on what you think and what your opinion is on situations like this, or who you want in a draft, who you want in free agency.
Yep.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about the Mr. Rice and the car crash, and what you think is going to happen.
All right. Keep the faith.
Oh yeah.
Always a Chiefs fan, and the Chiefs will find a way through to help him out. I guarantee you. If he's truthful, they will.
Yeah. He just may throw himself at the mercy of the court.
Yeah.
The NFL court. We didn't talk about this one yet. The rugby player that they just signed.
Oh yeah. He's got skills. He's fast.
Very fast.
And tough.
Yeah.
So he
I don't know.
Surprise.
That's kind of cool. I mean, it's different.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I don't know. Let's see what happens with that one.
I'm rooting for the kid. Hopefully he'll go down to Texas with Patrick and catch some passes.
Yeah.
Way it's going now, are we going to keep Darius Toney? What receivers are we going to keep? Don't know yet. Maybe I ought to just throw him the ball. Maybe he has better hands. We'll see.
Yeah.
But he's athletic, and I think he's I think he has a chance to prove something.
Yeah. Well, when I heard that, I was like, okay, is this an early April Fool's joke? I mean, what's going on with that? But yeah.
Now they showed he ran 24 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's fast. And DK Metcalf is probably all out the fastest. And then you got Tyreek Hill, but run 22 miles an hour. So running in pads are different. I get that. Yeah. But I think once he gets used to that, he'll be good.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It'll take a little bit to get adjusted, but.
Right. So that'll be
interesting.
Yeah. Well, let's keep what we call a meter on this guy and see how good he gets through the year. See if he makes the roster or if he just makes the practice squad or whatever.
Yep. Sounds good.
Awesome. So again, subscribe, like, and we will be dropping another video later on this week.
Yes, sir, we will. All right, everybody. Like Chad said earlier, like, share, subscribe, help us out, get us going here, and we will see y'all on the flip side next video.
Subscribe.
All right.
Do it.